So hello and welcome to the Renault Magnum Integral mod. Now I haven't played this mod in quite a while, I'd say at least 6 months, so I'm interested to see where it is now. So let's get straight into the video by taking a look at the upgrades. Okay then, so here we are in the Renault Trucks dealer in Toulouse. So the first truck that you see is the mod, so the Renault Magnum Integral, as you can see. So straight into customization. So only one cabin. I believe all Renault Magnums only come in one cabin style. This sort of split sort of piece here. I mean, that's the sort of iconic part about the Magnum, how it's all split in two, and I really do like it. I think it looks really cool, even this older style. Onto the chassis, only a 4x2, and then we get onto the engine. So everything from a 390, which I was just driving, all the way up to a 560. So today I'm going to probably stick in the 400 range. This 472 does sound tempting. And then I'm not sure what this Mac engine is, if indeed it is a Mac engine, I'm not too sure. But a good range of engines there. We've also got the transmission, 2 there, so with or without retarder, pretty standard. Then the interior. Now even though there's only one interior style, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's very dull really, it looks a bit plasticky, but I'm guessing that's a real sort of representative of the truck in real life, because a truck of this age would have lots of hard plastics in, and it's done a pretty good job of replicating that. I mean, all the textures are really high. I have noticed this camera flickering. I don't know if you can see that, but when you look down and then look across, it sort of flicks you back up, which is a bit weird, so that's a bit annoying. But overall, interior is not that bad. Then on to the paint. So you've got this one down here, which is a bit groovy, but basically I think it's just a metallic color, nothing more than that. But yeah, you got standard metallic, then some preset ones here. I like that one, it's very nice. Sky blue, royal class green, basically British racing green, even though it's probably a tiny bit too dark for British racing green, it's slightly lighter. But yeah, some pretty good ones in there. We'll just go for white for now whilst we're customizing. So if we start off down the bottom, you can change the bumper down here, or the bumper as this is called. But yeah, if you go up close, you can just see all the details. I mean, all those little vents there, the lights are pretty good. It's really, really nice. When you go for the plastic, it doesn't emphasize all the detail that the mod authors put in. So when you go for paint, I think it does look really, really authentic. So that's that option down there. I'm guessing this is to change the lights. No, it's put a guard on them. So if you're doing some quarry work, you may want to go for that. What we got here? What's that? Oh, some light covers. Various different styles. I'm surprised there isn't like a yellow light option. Yeah, they don't really fit. What's this down here? So some mud guards, pretty well hidden actually. Look at this, Ren. Oh, it's kind of funny how you just get you can't see them fully. Pretty well hidden. Cool little spot for them. Right, what we got here? So TIR plate, bull bar. They look. I really hate that. It just looks stupid. Yeah, they don't fit the truck. Painted again, just emphasizing all the detail. I mean, just those little sort of dots there. You just cannot see them on the plastic. Looks really good in paint. Right, got this dot here. done that one. Add-on lights. Okay, they're cool. Add some lights on there if you wish. Then coming across here. Alright, where is it? It's kind of hard to see all the dots because you got all these ones floating about. Oh, Mac logos. Yeah, I'm not sure where all the Mac comes from. Guessing if you go for the Mac engine, I suppose that would work. And then you got some Magnum ones here. Look at that, flames. Kind of funny. Magnum. It's making me think of the ice cream. Yeah, loads and loads of stars in different colours and everything. Oh, that's nice. The Renault logo like that in chrome. That fits really, really well. Right, onto the mirrors. So we have some lights down there, you know, the paint. In fact, if you look at the paint, it's a lot darker than the shade of the truck. I mean, if we try a different colour, I mean, you can see that, really. I mean, if you go for something like grey, you can really see the difference in colour. I don't really see that often. I mean, look at the red as well. Yeah, kind of weird. Right, back on there. So you got chrome as well, which that doesn't really suit the truck, so I'll probably go for plastic. But you can only have the wide angle mirror on the opposite side to the driver. If you look at that, and you can't change it. So that's interesting. What we got around here? More Magnum logos. Renault logos as well. Wheels and tyres, these are the standard ones that come with the truck. You got the Michelin ones there. You got Renault. I'm not too sure if there's different styles, wheel nuts and stuff. Can't really see any difference. Steel. No, you can't really change them, but I'm sure the standard ones fit just fine anyway. You've got painted there if you want to cover up all the tanks. I mean, I like seeing the open tank design. It's a weird shape as well. I mean, it's almost hexagonal. Look at that. Got to find even more dots now. What's this for? Oh, the tanks. Can you change them? Change them to chrome, red, steel. It might be kind of cool to do a truck trying to match the red of the tanks. Might do that. That'd be interesting. Flags, side mirror. Now, one of my favourite features about the Magnum, and I say this all the time, is this mirror here being in the centre. Because most of the time the front facing mirror is all the way in the corner over here. But having it here is just so much easier. You don't have to take your eyes off the road, you can just quickly glance up. It's so good. But anyway, back up here. So sun visor, this one fits around it perfectly, but this one you cannot have the mirror for. So that covers up a lot more room. If we just go for that now. Right, up here, some more dots. Viking, bull bar, not bull bar, light bar. Some beacons on both sides. It's here, interior light. I'm not too sure if that's activated with the beacon or not. Ooh, Renault beacons, they're kind of cool. And then a spoiler on the top. So if you're taking a box trailer, you may want to go for that. It's kind of an unusual shape, starting from the front. It does look nice. Right, interior lights. What's this one? In fact, I've got no idea what that is. Can't change it. But I think we're on to the interior now. So you don't have a sat nav built in, so you're probably gonna have to go for one here. Apparently that TomTom one isn't working. Or you can also have one here, which some different styles. TomTom. So it looks the same as this one. Here it is. So that one, this one here, the GPS Mio, that's really small. That one's slightly bigger. That one's even smaller. So I'll probably go for this one. It's the biggest detector. I'm guessing that's a dash cam. So if you do want to save a bit of money, you can also go for these sort of curtains here, but they do block the mirrors, this mirror here and the front mirror, so I wouldn't really go for that. Mirror hangings, curtains, sun visors, what else? They're not appearing, it's a bit weird. I think I'm missing a mod. Yeah, must be. You can put stuff on the dash here. Not sure why you put a mug there, just any corner, or if you accelerate or brake, it's either through the windscreen or all over your passenger. Yeah, I think that's pretty... Oh, what's this here? I have no idea what that is. Oh, is it a mirror? It's a mirror, look. I'm not sure how that works, because it's facing the front of the cabin. But apparently it's looking down the side. But that will take up your FPS, so yeah, I wouldn't really go for that. So yeah, not bad customization. So now I'm going to do a time lapse of me building this truck to my spec. Gone for this sort of in-your-face sort of theme this time with the yellow and the red. Now, what I think makes this work is the yellow sort of wheel nuts and then the red hubcaps. I mean, without that, I really don't think it would work, but somehow I've pulled it off this time and it does look really good in my opinion. But if we go onto the map, I've just came up to, when it loads, just came up to Golfesh, I don't know how to say it, but there's a nuclear power station here, and we're going to take a journey back down to Toulouse where we started off. So if we jump inside, I'll show you around quickly. Now the first thing that I like is the driving position in this truck. When you first get in it, you do sit quite far back. It's a bit like this, but I've moved it slightly forward, and I really do like the vision that you get. You got the sunroof up there, which is closed, but if you go up the top, you can see it's sort of open, so that's a bit weird. But anyway, if we turn it on, the ignition on, so we've got the speedo on the left, even though it's registering 10 kilometers an hour at the minute when we're stationary, which is a bit weird. And then we've got a clock that I've got no idea if it's working, I doubt it. 11:10. No, it's not working. And then below that we've got a odometer, which again isn't working. It's currently reading 867,493.7 kilometers, I'm guessing. We've also got the rev counter on the right. I mean, that's a bit weird again. I mean, I've never seen anything like that, where it goes up in twos. So yeah, it's a bit weird. Then you've also got a digital speed reading below that, which I didn't notice from sitting here. I mean, you can hardly read it, but it's cool that it's there. Let me just check if it is actually a speedo. Here it is. Is it reading miles an hour though? Yeah, I think it is. Because sometimes what happens with these left-hand drive trucks, because they're always reading kilometers an hour, if your game is set to miles an hour, it won't change it from kilometers an hour to miles an hour, even though it says it does, if you see what I mean, in some trucks. So say you're doing 30 miles an hour, according to the route advisor, in the truck it'd be reading 50, but because it's changed over, it'd be saying 50 miles an hour when it's 50 kilometers an hour, if you see what I mean. It's a bit confusing. But you've also got the sort of parking brake reading there. You've also got the fuel level, and then all temperatures and stuff, I'm guessing. Also got the indicators there. I mean, they're really close together. It's kind of hard to tell which way they're on, so I'm not sure about that. And the rest of it is pretty high quality, really. We got the radio down there, aircon stuff, 24 volt socket, some place to put your drink. But yeah, overall it's really rather good. There's the light modes, so they're on the stick there. Wipers, that's that one. And you got the fast mode. Okay, that works. Then you got this digital reading here. So I've got it in automatic again. As I said, my knee's hurting a bit, so I don't really want to have a manual truck. So you got the gear there, and I'm guessing that's cruise control level. And then below that, it's sort of covered up. It's not placed correctly. Can't really read it. Temperatures, range. I mean, it's a big range. If we go back to that, 3,240 miles. I'd say you're going to get about half that, to be realistic. Then you got the sort of current reading, as you can see, not very good at the moment. And then the temperatures again. So I'm going to leave it on that display, see how well we can do with this trailer. As I said, I went for a sat nav, as there isn't a built-in one, so I didn't really have much choice. But yeah, as I said, with that front-facing mirror, it's so good having that where it is. So reset Trackir, turn the truck on. So I went for the Mac engine. Is it 560 horsepower? Something like that. And it doesn't sound any different to the other trucks, other engines for this mod. Sounds pretty nice though. Let's put in drive. I went to press the clutch in because I'm so used to driving manual trucks. I'm sure this truck probably would have been a manual, to be fair. I've got the parking brake on, that's why it's not moving. But I can't see the... You can see that flickering then when I turn. It's a bit annoying. Not sure why that is. Like, going from side to side it works well. It's just when you look down it freaks out. But yeah, we've got to go into the nuclear plant now. So let's have a look at that. It's reading... I'm not sure if that's right, that speedo. Here we go. Looks like we're going to hang left here. I love driving in here, the way all the barriers open and stuff. It's so good. It's not really like any other pickup. Right, and then in here I think, so it's an excavator that we're picking up. I'm not sure why nuclear power station has got an excavator, but there you go. Maybe they're doing some building work or digging holes for nuclear waste, who knows. But it should match the truck with the yellow and the red, so that'll look really good. I believe it's this one in front of us. I can see the X on the floor. Into reverse. Now the reversing sounds are different. They're really, really nice. It's nice to have some different ones to change from the SCS standard ones, because all trucks do sound slightly different when reversing. Oh, is that on? No, I don't think you've got advanced coupling on. That's why, but let's have a look at this. Doesn't that look good? With the red and the yellow. That is a perfect combo. Really is. Right, let's get on the road. So yeah, 560 horsepower. It should be plenty for this 24-ton trailer. I'm expecting no difficulties whatsoever. saying that, we do have the automatic gearbox, and you know what that's like for deciding what gear to be in. I mean, you can just see it then, just 6th, 7th, 9th, just doesn't know what to do. But yeah, let's get out of here and onto the road. Right then, so here we go, getting up to a bit of speed here. I mean, I just cannot read. I can read it, it's just really, you have to take your eyes off the road quite a bit to get that digital speed. I just do wish they made it a little bit bigger. But yeah, I do like the driving position, as I said, but you don't get as good visibility as the sort of current Magnum. I mean, you do get these huge pillars on both sides, and the mirror as well covers quite a lot of space, even though they are quite small. So, as again, even though I like it, you don't get great visibility. I mean, the front mirror really does help, especially with this sort of high dashboard and very slim windscreen if you go for the sun visor. So that front mirror is a must with this truck, in my opinion. Yeah, it's kind of hard to position it on the road. I mean, the mirrors are good, I have to say that, I really do like them. They work really, really nicely, and the truck sits quite high as well, as all Magnums do, so you get a really good sort of not open top, I can't think of the phrase. You feel like you're sitting above everyone basically, and it's a really nice place to be. But as I said, it does make positioning the truck a bit hard. Oh, some lag there. But yeah, over this kind of river here, don't know what it is. Past the power stations that we just put the trailer up at. Apparently it's 30 along here. I wouldn't really think so. Right, it should be up to 55 or 50 now. Yeah, sorry about this lag, I'm not sure what that's all about. Right, up to 70 kilometers an hour. I mean, I'm doing about half throttle now, because any more the gearbox will just keep changing down, changing up, and it just won't know what to do. It's quicker to just do it like this, half power. We're turning right anyway. But it's very quiet, this engine. For its age, it is very quiet. Thinking about it. I mean, even in the sort of old gen Scania that's in the SCS game, base SCS game, that's really loud. I mean, then you get in this, I mean, the engine is quite sort of rattly, but it's not loud or intrusive. The loudest really thing in here is the indicators. Saying that, I do like the Renault indicator sounds. They're my favourite, really. Let's get up here. Looks like we're getting onto the auto route. Toulouse this way. That's where we're going. So yeah, on these sort of country roads, well, with an automatic anyway, it's sort of awkward, but where the automatic is best is on the autoroute, motorway, autobahn, because when you go for a manual and you have it in cruise control, it obviously cannot change gears, but when you got a automatic and you put the cruise control on, the game can take over and change the gears for when it needs to, which is really, really helpful. Right, full throttle now. See, it's changed down to 10th until 11th. Let's try and get it up to 90 or so. Right, put the cruise control on there. Cruise control is set at 57 miles an hour. You can see it goes down to 12th, just what we're doing now, 12,000 or 1200 RPM, and it's gone really quiet again. It's a really good cruiser from what I've found so far, this truck. Definitely suited to more motorway drives than countryside drives. If you want sort of a back road truck that's really sort of agile and so you got good power delivery, go for a Scania. But if you want something that's good on the motorway, I'd say Renault's really good, Volvo's really good. That's sort of my opinions on it. And thinking about it, those windows are very sort of rectangular. They're not very square like most trucks. It's kind of weird for a truck like this. I mean, as I said, I don't really think the visibility is that good. I mean, when you think with an older truck with less sort of safety bits and airbags and stuff like that, that there'd be more room for window space, but it appears not to be. Let's get through here with these cars. So we turned off as well. But yeah, I really am impressed with this mod. The customization is really good. The driving characteristics of this truck are really good. The interior is fairly good. There are some bits where it's a bit low quality, like that 24-volt socket, and then maybe some of the radio and aircon temperature sort of pictures on there. They're a bit low quality, but overall, for the bits that you actually look at when you're driving, that's where they've put their time and effort, and it's sort of paid off. Overall, it's a really, really nice, relaxing truck to drive. And I didn't think I was going to say that. I thought this would be a little bit more raw than maybe a modern Magnum. But yeah, it just feels like a chilled out truck. Right, so we're just coming into Toulouse now. Very green around here. I thought it'd be a little bit more sort of dry and sandy being at the south of France. Right, where are we going? Looks like we're taking right at the roundabout to stop in this lane. But yeah, round town, you do sort of feel like you're driving a boat. It's kind of hard to position. Oh no, straight on and then right. I haven't tested the retarder yet. Probably should have tested that. Is that even on? Oh, that's really quiet. Could hardly hear that then. But yeah, even stationary, just listen to it. You can't hear a thing. But overall, would I recommend this mod? Definitely. I mean, a lot of people don't like Renault trucks because of what Squirrel says and stuff, but I do. I really do like them. So definitely give this mod a go. Customization, really good. Driving, really good. Textures, really good. So, if I had to rate this mod, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10, I think. Could do with it a little bit more customization, but what's there is great, and maybe fix some of these textures and maybe give some different engine sounds. But other than that, really, really nice mod to have a quick go in. Right, where are we parking this? Oh, there. This is going to be a bit awkward. Turning circle. It's alright for a 4x2. I'm going to do a blindside reverse now. That'll be a real test of the mirrors. it's a bit too early. If I go a bit closer, it might make it a little bit easier. I can see what I'm aiming for now. A second trailer. Start turning. Start bringing it back. Straighten it up a bit. I'm quite close to that trailer. Straighten it up again. Yeah, I do need to work on my reversing skills a bit. I haven't been playing the game much. Should be in. Yeah, cool. Not bad. But yeah, I love that combo. Works really well. Excellent. Cool. So there we have it. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a like, subscribe for more, and if you've got any questions about the truck or anything like that, please do feel free to put them in the comments. So again, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Goodbye.